How is Mina?
I don't understand it. Despite the fact that she hasn't eaten for several days, she seems to be in perfect health. It's as if this trip east has nourished her. But her mental state is calamitous. She appears to suffer from atrocious pain and nightmares that aren't improving.
Poor child. My respects, Duchess.
Hello, Professor. Our patient is finally asleep, if only for a short time. So have you been lucky enough to meet your monk this afternoon?
No more yesterday, nor this morning. And the attitude of these monks leaves me perplexed. They have categorically denied me entrance into the enclosure of the Abbey, and absolutely no chance of meeting the Father Superior, or Brother Alberto. I do not know what to think. Did you spend some time at the Science University beside the Abbey, Seward? Can you recall a more bizarre religious order?
My presence here was entirely devoted to study, Professor. I don't recall even having had occasion to speak with a lovely waitress, much less a monk.
And your husband, Duchess? Did he have anything to do with the Abbey?
My husband was a man of science, and his connection with spirituality was tenuous at best. No, there's nothing I can tell you.
Brother Alberto is our only hope. I must keep thinking. There must be a way to enter into the Abbey and find the monk, if he exists. What do you think, Seward?
Break and enter into a holy place? That's taking the scientific method to the extreme. But wait, yes, I remember when I visited the university with Professor Orlovsky. He said that originally the Abbey and the university were one single large building. It was much later that the clergy signed over to the city the part that comprises the university. The professor specified that there is one door that allows communication between the two. In the library, I think. But the heads of the university forbade its use in quite strong terms. Could this be a possible point of further research?
I would have to get into the library, then find the door that will take me to the Abbey. Well done, Seward. Did your husband keep a key to the university, Duchess?
Well, not officially, of course, but I happen to know that he possessed a key, unbeknownst to the authorities of the university, which gave access to the library from this room, in order to study even more than the official hours would permit him. After he retired, he made plans to donate the key to one of his students, the one amongst his chemistry class who would succeed in a little challenge. I saw him prepare this test. Everything was to take place in this room, but he passed away before having given the test, and the key is still here, although I don't know where.
We will have to find out. We absolutely must get into the library. Well, I shall continue to search.
La la, la la la, la la, la la la.
What is that tune that you are humming?
My husband played it on the piano in his later days.
Well, I shall continue to search.
Yes, Professor?
Well, I shall continue to search. I see chemical formulas in this painting. It is not an abstract work. It is part of the riddle. I will recopy all of that. Lovely flowers. An octave. It is the only tune that I know how to play. A small chemistry laboratory. It seems to be set up for a specific use. I am missing certain pieces of information. A small chem. I am missing. It consists of a chemistry treatise in German. Curious. It is stained with white and black paint. A small chemistry laboratory. I found it. Perfect. On to the next step. Perfect. On to the next step. No, it is perfect. On to the next step. No, it perfect. On to the next step. 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 Open. Ah, the key is here. Perfect. And a letter from Duke Orlovsky.
Congratulations, Professor.
It will not be long until it is pitch black. I will go to the university's library. Give my regards to the Duchess, Seward. If I don't return...
You will return, Professor.
A small, flat piece of wood resembling an angel.
La la.
Good. Now I must discover the secret door between the university library and the abbey. This staircase is on wheels. I can push it if need be. This staircase is on wheels. I can push it if need be. Curious. Someone must have hastily interrupted their study on this poor frog. This might be useful. I am taking it. This might be useful. I am taking it. Closed. A beautiful collection of large butterflies. They are of a rare beauty. One of them is very uncommon. Open. A beautiful collection of large butterflies. A small, flat piece of wood resembling an angel. A small, flat piece of wood resembling an angel. This could come in handy. This crank seems to be connected to a complex system of pulleys and ropes. Let us see. This mechanism simply serves to lower the central chandelier. I must determine exactly where I need to place this rolling staircase. There. Perfect. A wooden angel, the same as Duchess Orlovsky's. Certain students have a sense of humor. These braces could come in handy. Ivory, shark's teeth. Nothing that can be of interest to me here. A map of Europe. Interesting. That's it! Transylvania is of note. A wooden angel, the same as Duchess Orlovsky's. All of these books are interesting, but there is nothing that can help me. A wooden angel, the same as Duchess Orlovsky's. This book is written in old Gothic characters and seems quite ancient. These jars are dedicated to biology, monstrosities, and other eccentricities of nature. There is something not natural in this jar. I cannot break it, and the stopper is forced in. How to open it? These jars. Open. I am in need of something. A wooden demon of the same feel as the angel found at Duchess Orlovsky's. Curious. There is something here. Some characters are missing. If I find and replace them, what will happen? Some characters are missing. If I find and replace them, what will happen? Perfect. On to the next step. Damnation! The door has closed. I am at last in the St. Carousel Abbey. Damnation! The door has closed. St. Michael striking down the dragon. It seems that this window was barricaded with boards in great haste. This desk seems to have been taken care of recently. The main drawer's opening is protected. This might be useful. I am taking it. This might be useful. I am taking it. Open. This lock is rather sophisticated, but with open. A key. What can it open? A golden chalice. I recognize it. It is the sinister cup of Targovist, a symbol of the reign of terror of Vlad Tepes, who became Count Dracula. A cask. Nothing of interest here. The spigot is jammed. Impossible to open it with bare hands.
Watch out!
Useless. An old broom handle. Still useful.
Ah, how dreadful!
A student's pack. The man that has been hung must be Baker that Duke Orlovsky spoke of. Poor young man. No, I cannot do that. No, I cannot do that. These filthy beasts run the risk of becoming aggressive. I must rid myself of them. There. Perfect. Holy water. This poor baker did, however, take precautions. But perhaps, thanks to this, his sacrifice will not have been in vain. Ah, what is this monk? It is a creature of hell. He is blocking my exit. Return to the flames of hell, servant of Satan! A key. What can it open? Mind, this calls for extreme diligence. Best to not be seen, or enter incognito. This monk's habit is dirty, but in good condition. It will help me to go unnoticed from afar. Hell's bells! I have stumbled into the middle of a satanic ceremony, but I think I see a man chained in a cage at the back. I must go see. Is that you, Brother Alberto? Brother Alberto.
Shh! Be careful. The monks must not see you.
Hold on. I will try to get rid of these creatures of the devil. Holy water. The monks come regularly to drink from this chalice. From now on, the demon rules unchallenged here. There is nothing more than to await a monk that is thirsty. What horrors! While these monks eat, I have time to rescue Alberto. What horrors! Is that you, Brother Alberto? Brother Alberto.
Yes, It's me. What do you want?
To take you out of here. Come with me.
My leg is broken. I won't get far.
My poor friend. What have they done? I need your help. I must save a young woman. I have some texts here. Papyri brought from Egypt that only you can read. Blazes! But what did they do to your eyes?
They are devoted to the demon. Each and every one of them. I was the only one to resist the promises of the Prince of Darkness, who tempted them and converted them to evil. Thus, they had me imprisoned. Had they killed me, I'd have joined our Lord in paradise. But they could not endure that. They who are condemned to eternal damnation. They tortured me again and again, to the point that I wanted to give myself up to death and damn myself also. I did not surrender despite the suffering, but I will not be able to read that which you have shown me.
My brother, help me. This Prince of Darkness who corrupted this holy place placed his curse on a young girl whom I must save.
A number of atrocious rites took place just out of, and sometimes despite myself in my presence. The Prince of Darkness is at the center of it all. He draws his force from his earth, soaked with the blood of innocents. It's on his soil that he must be conquered, forced to leave this earth, even if it's just for an instant. The supernatural link that connects him to the world and those he controls when in their presence would vanish also. Thus, the innocent souls will be saved.
You are where you belong now, Brother Alberto. An angel in paradise, a saint among saints. This door is extremely solid. Closed. Whatever is the matter?
I was worried about you. I went to look around the university. I just got back a few minutes ago. I found the Duchess passed out on the ground. As for Mina, she has disappeared.
Duchess, are you all right? What happened?
I must have fainted. Mina was asleep and I heard a noise from behind the door. I listened and it sounded like there were several people in the hallway. I tried to lock the door, but I felt a pain on the nape of my neck. And then nothing. I hope that Mina is fine.
She is no longer in her bed. But her belongings are all there.
Oh my God. But what can we do? We must alert the police.
I doubt that the police can do anything for us. This battle is ours alone. Above all, we cannot waste any time. Seward, go down to the road and find a coachman. We will be leaving on the hour. Again, thank you for everything. Duchess, your devotion and your generosity do you justice.
My pleasure. And know that my door will always be open for you, and I hope to see you soon. But you worry me, Professor. Where do you propose to go?
Battle the Count and take his castle by assault before he can accomplish the sinister work of which he obsesses. We are throwing ourselves into the lion's mouth, defying evil on this earth. We go to Transylvania. Using the same methods that permitted Harker to find the lair of the beast, we have found ourselves in the most backwards and least hospitable part of Transylvania. We arrive at the end of our voyage, the last village before the castle. Seward has been sick for a week. He was so sick that we were delayed for 2 days. To break the monotony, I transformed the blade found in Egypt into a projectile corresponding to the weapon described in a book from the University of Vienna, the crossbow. Who knows if it will prove useful? There is no way that Seward will be able to help me in this final battle. Nonetheless, I would not have been able to come this far without him, as these hours could be the last of my life. May he and all of the others be thanked.